guess who's back? But once I planned to come back, I got sick. I'm still gonna do it though. You can definitely hear it in my voice. And as per usual, I'm at home alone, so it's gonna be a little awkward. But I promised a video and it'll make it easier with like the advent calendar series that I'm doing right now. So I didn't want to wait. Am I a pain? Yes. But it's the least I can do. I'm sitting at home. Like, I have no excuse. I was gonna go to work today and tomorrow, but I'm not. I'm not well for that. So I'm just doing this. Tea. So the plan was to like make a little advent calendar for myself where I have a lot of characters in a wheel, like characters I haven't drawn since like 2019, or characters that I don't draw often, or some that I do, and just spin the wheel every day and draw a character. Not really for content, but just for fun, I guess. I mean, I don't really get anything from it, you know. I'm just drawing. I'm doing all the work. I have a thought tablet in my in my mouth, so it's probably gonna be distracting, and I'm probably gonna chew it at some point. You're not supposed to, but I'm still going to. And also the speed paints won't be the same as they usually are, because whenever I tried to screen record, my iPad crashed. So a lot of the stuff just vanished, so I had to just download the replay of every drawing. It's not ideal, and I'm sorry, but here's day one. So I pulled Aasia. Her name is a bit weird, I know. My cactus character. When I pulled her, I was like, oh god damn it. I had a phase where I only drew her. There was a period where I didn't draw her like at all. I drew her like once, and it took me a while to draw her again. And then I was obsessed with her and drew her all the time. So when I pulled her, I was like, oh my god, I'm so done. Can I just not? But one thing is, like I realized, I think in my previous video, that her skin tone got like lighter over time. I was like, what the fuck happened here? So I redeemed myself and gave her the proper skin tone this time, which is good. I don't even know how that happened. I guess it was just like the Mandela effect or something. I was like, wait, was it this color? No, it wasn't. So because I had drawn her so often, I was like, I'm gonna do this like Christmas themed. It's December, you know? So I kind of wanted to do like the characters that I draw a lot, like more like Christmassy, because I have a lot of drawings of them before. But the characters I haven't drawn a lot, I wanted to make like actual like art of them, you know, for like reference or something like that. So I didn't want it to be just Christmas, you know. So her as a character, I've talked about her before. I love her. And I think it was so clever of me to make her this way. Like, she's inspired by a cactus, and she's a boxer, and her boxing gloves have spikes, and her hair is spiky. I don't know what I was on, but I want to go back on it. I was so clever. I drew her at school, so like when I was in school. Like, your best ideas come when you're bored, right? I would say so. Also, about the piercings I took, I had to break down and took them out. We don't talk about that. I've done that way too many times. I'm sorry. Wait, she doesn't really have any like backstory, honestly. I mean, maybe she could be like, I mean, she is a boxer, But like where she's from, girl, I don't know. Like is there a special universe? I have no idea. Probably. I have a lot of characters inspired by like plants and stuff, so. But yeah, as you can see, I redeemed her old skin color. That's good. I was also like in art block during the beginning of this, so I wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't feeling myself. I wasn't feeling the drawings. I was like, I don't want to do this. But I pushed through. The drawing is okay. Nothing that special, honestly. But it's cute, I guess. Day 2. I pulled Christopher, who's a character I have not drawn in a long time. I did not know Procreate was going to show me everything, like every stage. This is embarrassing. The drawing in general is embarrassing. Like I said, I was in art block and I wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't feeling this drawing either. It's so bad. But that's what I'm here for, showing you the good and the bad and the ugly. Like, the drawing isn't that bad, but for my standards, yes it is. This one and the next one. I humbly apologize for that. So what the oh. I'm sorry. I had a monster earlier, okay. Possibly with some wax in it. We don't talk about that. Him as a character, girl, I don't know. I made him for roleplay purposes with a person that I'd rather not be associated with. And I guess I just decided to keep him, because why not? I don't have that many male characters. Fun fact, he's a sugar daddy. And the scar is probably from being in the war or some shit. I think I made him like a war veteran or something. I don't know. I wanted to make this one kind of Christmassy just cuz. So I drew a fucking mistletoe. Can you tell I'm not very excited about this drawing? It was day 2. I was still in art block and I had like no inspiration. So it was just a basic headshot and, like I said, a mistletoe of all things. There's not really anything to say about him. How rude of my mom to interrupt me. I feel like she does that every video. But yeah. I usually listen to music in an AirPod during these videos because I don't like sitting in silence, and I'm listening to Glued by Melanie Martinez. It's so good. I love it. Oh my god, why did you show that? I have beef with Procreate. Why did you show that? I mean, you would have seen it anyways, but... So, this is day 3. And I pulled oh, my nose. I'm so sorry. I pulled Shuji, who I also made for a roleplay with the same person. This is oh god, don't. Oh no. Oh, I don't like. Can I cut that out? Can I cut this speed paint in half? This is embarrassing. Oh my god. Okay. He's a lumberjack elf. He's been through a lot of stages. I have old drawings of him. And yeah. I like how he looks now more than he did. But he still has like the same like concept, you know, of being a lumberjack and an elf with blue hair and tan. Yeah, there's not really much to say about him either as like a character, because I mean he's a dumbass. He might look sassy here, but he's a dumbass. 100% certified asshole. He loves food. Like, there's really not much to say about like most of the this one sends like I have older drawings of him, but not that many of like the newer improved version. So this one did not, it was originally going to be Christmas-ish, but I didn't make it that way, obviously. The beginning stages that you saw, since I pulled him the day after Christopher, I was like, what if I drew like ship art of them? Because they were made with the intent of role-playing with this one person, and we don't talk anymore. So I was like, I have these two dudes. They're already gay, so might as well, you know? But I didn't like it. It didn't turn out. So I was like, fuck it. Let me just, I don't know. Let me just draw. And I ended up with this. Day 4? Yeah. I'm so I'm so sorry. This one was fun. This one was really fun. I also don't have names for a lot of these characters, so on the wheel it just said Poisonous Flower Girl. I knew what I was talking about, but no one else would, I'm sure. She's inspired by, I don't know the name of the flower, but those, I mean, you'll see, you'll recognize the flower like immediately, but she's inspired by these like hollow flowers that like stack on top of each other, I guess. I don't know where they're located, if they're in like every country or something like that. Oh right, wait, I wanna mention something really quick. Oh, that's embarrassing. I have, as of now, hit 769 subscribers. Where did y'all come from? I mean, it's probably for my TikTok art video, which is doing really well. It has almost 12,000 views. What the fuck? I have received some criticism, and I'm weak, so some of them I ended up taking to heart, but I'm trying not to. And I also realized that there's probably things that I could have explained better, for sure. Like, I'm just gonna do it now, because it's like every time I get a comment about it, I think about it and I'm like, fuck, I should. When I said those like fixing your art videos, like they're fine. If someone is sending in an application or a drawing and being like, can you fix this and make it more like proportionate or more like less flat and more this and that, you know, like that's fine. 100%. That's like advice that you want to get. But if someone is making that video and just taking random people's art and it's like, I don't like this drawing, let's fix it, then that's rude as fuck. Like, you shouldn't do that. But if you're sending in or applying for someone to fix your art, 100% valid. And those videos like Lavender Town being like, do this, not that, that's fine. Do it, watch it. I've taken some of those tips as well. But if someone is referencing those videos and being like, oh, she said to do this, she said to do that, then that's kind of harmful, you know? Like, oh, you're using only bright colors? Lavender Town's not to use pastel colors. Or like a mix. Shut the fuck up. Don't do that. I don't have any examples because I haven't seen it, but I'm sure someone does it, you know? Oh, I rambled on for a long time. This is day 5? I lost count, I don't know. This character I have not drawn in years. Well, a few years. His name on the wheel was Priest Man. Or Priest Dude. Like I said, I knew what I was talking about, but like this drawing is okay. I kind of miss like the old hairstyle he had. I don't know why I changed it. Well, I did draw him earlier this year actually, but we don't talk about that drawing. It's bad. It's bad. I don't like it. I guess it was kind of inspired by like that one channel. I don't remember the name of it, but they had this like priest character who was also like a demon, and he had like I'm sorry, like a bowl cut, undercut type. What was his name? I don't remember, but I loved him, and I feel like this character was low-key inspired by that, and it's just so fun to make like Christian characters like that are like priests or nuns and they're like demons. It's so funny, and it's one of my favorite like character tropes. I don't know, I love it. So I feel like he was low-key inspired by that. I don't remember what my plan for this man was or why I made him, but I did. And it's okay. I'm sure he has a lot of secrets that I just haven't made yet, I guess. And I talked about in my last video like of like the things I like, that I ordered a Unite album. I got it and I love it, and Love It is also my favorite song on that album. Love It and Cupcakes. So if you haven't listened to it, please do. Which drawing was this? One of my favorites so far, because I was starting to like get out of my art block at this point. I need to sneeze. Like I need to, but then it goes away. So I apologize so bad for my nose. It's so bad when I'm sick. Like it will not leave me alone, and I have a nose ring, so it's even worse. But this is my Yeti. I have 2 Yeti characters actually. So this one was labeled Yeti Girl, and the other one was labeled just Yeti. She's from my Goblin AU that I've talked about. I didn't add every character to the list because some I've drawn and some I just don't really feel like drawing. But she was on there because I really like her design personally, and I like everything about her. I probably should have waited to make a video, but I'm not going to. I could have used text to speech, but that's just no personality whatsoever. Also, this pose I've tried to do before, like the same like reference picture. It didn't work out. This time it did, and I'm so happy I did. So I thought I need to sneeze. I did not. But yeah, I really like this character, and I have explained the whole thing before, and I just don't feel like explaining it again, but she's a Yeti. She lives in the mountains. Her outfit is the same as like the first drawing I ever drew of her. I just didn't feel like changing it, so I just kept it. I kept everything the same, except for like my art style has changed a little, obviously, but her outfit is kind of inspired by like Viking kinda, and like fur clothes to kind of like keep her warm. I mean, she is more like used to the heat than the other goblins, the cold. But you know, she still needs to keep some clothes on. Damn. And I gave her a spear because it's fun. I like spears. They're underrated. But yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite drawings, I think, from this entire year. It's funny that I made it in December. I was like still kind of in art block, but I was getting out of it. And yeah. This is yesterday's drawing. The 7th one. Which was Alien Lady. Her name is Alara, but I forgot about it when I was making the wheel. Because I have too many characters to keep track of. And I haven't drawn her a lot either. I mean, I drew her a couple weeks ago, but the way I drew her, I didn't like it. Her personality was gone. She looked basic, and it's no. So, kind of the way that I think of her is like a alien pin-up girl from like the 90s. So I was listening to like Marilyn Monroe and stuff when I was drawing this, and like old music, which I love. I love old music so much. I think my favorite is Emotions by, is it Brenda Lee? I think so. It's so good. And Dream a Little Dream of Me. Ugh, my favorite. I mean, I feel like they're basic, but I don't care. I love them. I didn't listen to those while doing this, but I listened to Emotions, but so yeah, I like brought her old hairstyle back, and like the colors are the same, but like slightly changed just to fit with my like coloring style that I have now, because I used to draw with a lot of like dark and grimy colors, but now it's more like brighter colors because they look better and I like them better. But yeah, I really like this drawing. It's not perfect, but I'm obviously getting more out of my art block as the days continue, and I really enjoyed doing this one, like really. And I'm happy I got to like bring her personality back, you know? So when I first made her, she was 100% inspired by like those alien pinups, or at least like pinup girls, like drawings. And then I made her an alien because why not? So she's like the pilot, I guess, of like a big spaceship, because girl boss. What their mission is to go, I don't know. They're just, I don't know. World domination. Space domination. That I haven't really elaborated on, but who cares? She's cute. Like, really cute. And her, like, bodysuit is inspired by, like, the one that I made the first time I drew her, but also, like, the classic, like, corseted look from, like, the 80s and 90s. Maybe even before that. Yeah, way before that, I'm sure. That, like, really, like, pushed everything up, you know? Which I obviously haven't perfected, but she looks good. I like her. I really do. And of course using contrasting colors, which I do a lot. It's satisfying, okay, when all the colors like work together. So now we're moving on to the one that I just finished like a couple hours ago, which I got, what was it, like Sad Blue Elf or something like that, which again I knew what I was talking about. This one is from like 2019, and I decided to redraw like the exact drawing that I made of her. I made 2, I think, overall of this character, and then never again. I was really struggling with the pose on this one, so I just like cut it off. Like, look at, and some of them, like some of the legs I drew, I know they're short, but my plan was just to like plan it out and then size them up and make it look better. Alright? Yeah. So, like, just like plan it out. Like here, they're way too short, but my plan was just to see like what worked. Which, no legs for you. But the original drawing wasn't like full body either, so I changed it a little bit, but I kept like the off the shoulder look, and I drew 2 eyes. Well, I copy and pasted one, but I decided to just stick to the actual reference art and not give her 2 eyes. Well, she probably has 2 eyes, but her hair is covering one of them. Like, I did this choppy look, but I was like, this is not her. What is this? So I changed that. But I really like it, and you can definitely see like the improvement from back then and how she looks now. So I'm proud of it. And like her hair is kind of like, she's supposed to be like a water elf, I guess, like inspired by water. So her hair is supposed to like kind of look like water, I guess. And she's always sad. Yeah. I was I was really clever. I wasn't. I also noticed while drawing this one that I do this specific like 3/4 view a lot. It's easy, okay, and you can kind of like see the chubby cheeks. I like it. But yeah, that's basically it. She doesn't have any like plot or anything like that. I just drew her because I wanted to. So that's as far as I've gotten now, and I don't know if this video is entertaining to anyone at all. And my voice and my sniffling is probably not the most fun thing to listen to right now, and for that I humbly apologize. I didn't want to keep you waiting, so yeah, I'm sorry if I put you through torture. That was on purpose. I know some people fall asleep watching just any video, so I'm sorry if that woke you up. But I will be back in another 8 days, and we'll see like when I draw then and who I get. So I hope you enjoyed somewhat, I don't know. And I will catch you again next time. Maybe. I'll probably feel way better by then. Definitely. And just have a great rest of your day.